the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm down here in Philadelphia at the Fight Firm with Myke Melvin. How you feel today, man?
Fantastic.
Okay. All right. I want to ask a question, man. We got two stars coming out of here, one in the welterweight and one in the heavyweight division. Welterweight, we have a crazy star, Jaron Ennis. Boots. Who I just got him to tell me why they call him Boots, but all right. And then we have Darmani Rock in the heavyweight division.
Tight.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Now let's talk about those two, man. How does both, weigh in, as far as compare in the weight classes right now for the heavyweights that are out there? How does Darmani Rock measure up? And in the welterweight division, how does Jaron Ennis measure up?
Man, right now, Boots, man, he's right up there with some of the top guys, man. As far as skills go, as far as he just brings that quintessential Philly boxing style with him. Just an amazing kid, man. Fantastic kid. He has the whole package in terms of ability, heart, and of course his dad is one of the top trainers out there right now.
Bozy.
As far as I feel, and so and then he has that his brothers, they was the blueprint for him, so he kind of can go off of whatever good or bad mistakes that they made, and he has that whole package, man. And I believe right now, man, I think he could beat some of the top guys, man. I mean, I don't know who they were gonna put him in there with next, man, but he had a fantastic outing on his last fight. He beat some of the top guys, and it was kind of like his coming out party on Showtime.
Yeah, hard hitting promotions, 2300 Arena, Philadelphia.
And I think they're gonna sell him a little bit more. They're gonna have him probably on a couple more shows, man. But as far as any of those top guys out there right now, he probably doesn't have the experience that they have, but skill-wise, man, I think he can go with any of them dudes, man. The kid Tight is. He's kind of been put on the shelf a little bit as of lately. We haven't really seen
Darmani Rock, correct?
Darmani, we call him Tight. In Philly,
yeah,
we call him Tight. So, extraordinary kid. He's very light on his feet for a heavyweight. He's good. We just haven't really seen enough of him lately. I don't know, what the situation is with his management or whatever, man, but I think if we see a little bit more of him, they showcase him a little bit more. He is with Rock Nation. I don't know what the situation is with them as far as longevity, how long they're going to be out, because there were some things that they were saying about, they having some trouble promoting people and all that. But man, he's supposed to be the kid right now as far as the heavyweight division go. So, I mean, as far as American heavyweights, he's supposed to be next up. So, but he has the skills, he has the talent, and the ability. I just think the marketing thing hasn't lived up to what it was supposed to at this point, man. But two very good kids, man. Two very extraordinary, talented kids. And they got the Philly, the whole thing with Philly. We breed fighters. So they got that to their advantage, man. I just think they just need a few more things, man, and we'll see what's to come with both of them, man.
Well, that leads me to my next question, man. If you could match Jaron Ennis up with somebody right now in the welterweight division, who would it be? I mean, because you just said that you felt like he could beat some of the top guys. Well, let's name a top guy in the welterweight division you like to see Jaron Boots Ennis fight right now.
I think right now he can beat any of those guys, man.
We talking Well, let me name some. We gonna say any of those guys. We got to say some names. We got to say the top dudes in the division. As we start with Errol Spence. You know, we talk about the top dudes in the division. We talk about Terrence Crawford. You know, we talk about Keith Thurman. We talk about, you know, Sean Porter. Yeah. Did I just spark something right there?
Yeah, you sparked something, but he might not quite be ready for some of those guys.
Okay.
Now, man. But you know,
how about him and somebody like Jose Cito Lopez? Lopez.
On those lines.
Okay.
Somebody like them.
Okay.
You know, he only probably a fight away from one of those guys.
Okay.
Maybe one more fight so they can promote him a little bit better, and then he can get one of those. Not to the extent of probably you know, the champions.
Yeah.
You know, because he probably ain't ready for that yet.
Yeah, but you're talking about, you know, the top contenders.
Yeah, top contenders, man. Top, yeah, or some of those guys that's probably on the downslide. Right?
Okay.
One of those.
But you see him in the top 10 soon.
Yeah, real soon.
Okay.
Very. So he already, this kid, man. He's already been. He was raised in that. To me, he's Floyd before the floor. I mean, you know, his daddy, I mean, he used to have the gloves on, just like you see that old picture of Floyd when he had the gloves on when he was a baby.
Yeah.
That's him, man. He was raised into the game, man. I used to go to his gym 20 years ago. Man. His father's and this kid was around, so he knew all the ins and outs about it. Man.
Okay.
So it's just in him. It's just, you know, he just has that natural, pedigree. He was raised into the fight game. It's just like if anything else. If you do something from a baby, and by the time you become an adult, man, he's ready. He's ready.
Is he one of the most talented you've ever seen come out of Philadelphia? Would you put him in the top 5 most talented to ever come out of Philadelphia?
I
just compared him to Floyd Mayweather.
Man, it's a lot. Well, I compared him to Floyd Mayweather.
Which everybody does.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm saying from being raised into the fight game. He's just, you know, a lot of these guys, and then he didn't grow up. He didn't try to indoctrinate himself into the game. He was raised into it. So it's just natural. Some things just come natural to him. And he's not a copycat. He's not a
copycat. He's original.
Yeah, he got his own style. But that's the way some of these guys need to be taught. Just whatever works for you. You can steal. I don't have no problem with you stealing. Steal some stuff from some guys, but then make your own.
Okay.
And that's what he does. And he got his own thing with him. You know, some of these guys, everybody want to be Floyd now.
Okay.
Everybody want to do a shoulder roll, and you know, a lot of these guys is getting clipped or getting taken out. But yeah, I think he's one of the top guys out there right now, man. I think he's ready for anybody. I think he's ready for some of those top guys. He just hasn't had his well, they just gave him the Showtime thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sky's the limit for them kids, man.
Okay.
Him and Tight. I think we just need to see a little bit more Dalmani Rock.
Okay.
Just a little bit more. He needs that coming out party the way Boots, Jaron, Ennis did.
Okay.
He'll be fine, man. Both of those guys will be fine.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time, man. Myke
Absolutely.
Melvin,
Absolutely.
Fight Firm.
Yeah, come down Fight Firm too, man. That's my gym.
Great work down here.
Yeah, all the top guys.
Tell us, okay, so let the fighters know, man, around the country, man, that they want their work. Let them know they can come down here and get.
Check for Fight Firm. Fight Firm, Philadelphia Fight Firm. We got boxing and MMA down here.
Okay.
So anytime you come to the city or any guys around the city, they want that smoke, this where it's at.
No doubt. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm Jay Goodman. Thanks for clicking on.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.